We have the power to change ourselves, to transform ourselves. The power of building a self-image will transform not only how you perceive yourself, but how you develop thyself. Many people say they wanna be more like this or more like that, but while they feed their cravings about it, they keep telling themselves, either consciously or unconsciously, that they can't do it because they are different from their goal they set for themselves. It's like someone who wants to lose weight, but keeps telling himself about how he loves overeating. If you do not realign your thoughts towards your goal, you won't get there. Do not tell yourself, I want to be like that. Tell yourself instead, I am what I aspire to be. Right here, right now. Again, do not tell yourself, I want to be like that. Tell yourself, I am what I aspire to be. Right here, right now. And even if you are not there yet, externally, by changing your self-image and changing your view to the perspective of the champion you wanna be, you will naturally grasp that which your heart truly wants. Do not tell yourself, I want that. Tell yourself, I am like that, or I am worthy of that. If you wanna change on the outside, you must first truly change on the inside. Many people who see some of my videos or pictures come to me and say they wanna get a little more into being fit, and ask me about my process. And most often, as I reveal them what I do, I immediately feel resistance from them. They don't always verbalize it, but I feel they're thinking, this isn't for me, and that is why they never start walking a path in that direction. Now, each one of us has their own process, but you'll never find what yours are if you don't align your self-image with your goal. And I must emphasize something. I gave examples of fitness here, but I don't mean to say that everybody should be a super athlete, nor that a person's worth is equivalent to their fitness level. This was just one example of goal to be achieved. Align your self-image to your goals. Change your perceptions and beliefs accordingly, and you will naturally grasp what your heart longs for. And there's more. Your self-image not only changes your internal development, as it also changes how others perceive you. Even before that self-image transforms you outside, just by thinking about yourself differently, it will change how others treat you. I have a personal story about that. For most of my middle school life, I didn't think highly of myself. I had my struggles, and I was mostly dissatisfied about life. One day, during physical education, the class was playing soccer. Somebody kicked a ball in my groin, and as I bent in pain, everybody laughed at me. A few minutes later, a ball hit somebody in the stomach, but since that other guy was more easygoing, nobody laughed, and many expressed concern about him. Years passed. In high school, I was undergoing great personal growth and self-affirmation. I was confident. I was aligned with my purpose. The colleagues were mostly the same people from middle school. And one day, by the end of the break time, a lot of guys were ganging up on a corridor and slapping all men who walked by. They were not injuring anybody, it was a playful thing, but even so, not everybody wants to be slapped on their way to class, even if it is in a playful way, isn't it? When I came by that corridor, nobody moved. They kept still and let me go to class, untouched. I didn't have to say a word, but I do remember someone saying lightheartedly, "He's just too manly." Somebody said that. about me. we were all big jokers there, but you see how changing my self-image transformed the approach others had towards my person. To get there, I didn't start bullying anybody. They didn't refrain from attacking me because they were scared or anything. It's just that I was somebody to be respected. I was somebody to be respected because I was respecting myself. Some may think that transforming ourselves by altering our self-image may mean becoming false to ourselves. But ultimately, our true self is way beyond any form of expression we assume. There are, indeed, expressions that reflect our true essence better than others. And that is exactly why we should always keep paying attention to our hearts and not settle for any self-image that do not serve us. Keep listening to yourself and changing until you are in alignment to your essence. It may take more than one lifetime to do so, but it is an essential part of our path in this world. Be true to yourself. Transform your inner reality before you transform your outer reality. And have a nice day.